So last time, the group had followed the clues down to Blast Off Medical. And after a brief exchange of confusion from the people there, the group decided to uh, both try to get an interview and get an ambulance. This plan for the ambulance, however, backfired incredibly explosively. The three of you stumble out of the side of the burning ambulance. The screams of the two in the van on fire filling the night air in the middle of the street. Behind you is Blast Off Medical, where from here you can see the metal door of the station slamming closed. Ahead of you are the crisscrossing skybridge highways layered on top of each other. And Christian, the lone person who did not enter the ambulance, is on the opposite side of the street from there.
And Isabella.
With Isabella.
Oh, poor doggos.
And that's when wild packs of dogs took over Gotham.
Well, they're here. Should I just go ahead and redo that when they stop?
Oh, that's fine. We've had it in the past.
Oh, alright. It's just part of the stream, guys.
Hey, we'll just make wild packs of roaming dogs part of the setting. That way it becomes usable material and not a disruptive part of the material. And also, the world's also full of parrots for some reason. So when Emmerich comes back around.
Yeah, Gotham is surprisingly tropical. Who knew?
It's post-apocalyptic. That's why we got roaming bands of wild dogs. Also, apparently,
yeah,
it's
you
also
don't know it's post-apocalyptic.
Also takes place during Birdemic, I guess.
So what all do you all do?
I don't think I can do a whole lot because I'm pretty sure we ended on the ambulance exploding and Maynard being strapped to a brancard still.
Yeah, you were handcuffed.
That is true. You were strapped down. However, the fire of the explosion was enough to break some of the straps. They weren't necessarily that enduring, all things considered. And in a brief moment of fear frenzy, you have hopped out of the vehicle, like a normal person probably should.
Do I still have a handcuff attached to me?
Yes, about half of a handcuff. The chain just kind of dangling.
A half cuff.
Most of it is left behind in the ambulance now.
It's on the left or right hand.
Oh, yeah,
I'm gonna say the left.
Frenzy. That's correct. So I'm probably just like booking it.
As soon as you're out, it's done. This is just to put you right here at the start of the scene.
Oh.
How hurt were you two?
Well, I have two aggravated.
I need to check that. I think I came out scot-free? Can't remember.
2 aggravated and 4 bashing.
Oh, I actually, I had
You
one.
may have aced it a little bit. Yeah, you may have taken 1.
Yeah, I took it very well.
Because I remember that Christian and Isabella were walking off towards wherever the ambulance was supposed to have gone, so we'll just eventually meet up with them later.
So,
well, I mean, you weren't even off the street before the explosion happened.
I understand that, but running to the explosion of people that you were just recently seen with is not the greatest thing to do.
So Christian and Isabella are going to book it from the scene and...
No, we're just casually walking. Remember, the last thing we had was a whole conversation about starting up a branch of the site dedicated to public outsourcing of missing people. The whole digital milk carton idea.
But the question is, are you just leaving the scene?
Yeah, we were walking towards the hospital because they were supposed to be heading towards the hospital anyway.
Oh, okay, despite contrary evidence, you continue heading towards the hospital.
Well, assumedly we were heading to the hospital for a reason, so they'll still be heading there, one assumes.
Is there anything left from the ambulance at all, or is it just like a big, giant explosion?
The ambulance isn't really all that damaged, but it is on fire. The side panel of the back has a large hole in it where the oxygen tank used to be. But the vehicle could probably still drive if it wanted to, just on fire.
And well, is there? I'm curious. Is any survivors at all? Or the driver? Is he there or is he dead?
You're gonna go up to the driver's side and open it up.
Yeah.
As you approach the driver's side door, and reach to open it up, it is locked for half a second until it opens loudly and suddenly. And inside, you see one of the EMTs with a green bandana over his face, and in his hand is a canister, which he gently tosses out to the side of the vehicle. Ventru, Maynard also sees this canister sort of rolling a few feet away from him. What do you do?
Well, I'm no longer frenzying.
Yeah, you aren't.
Okay. And I saw a canister rolling past me, you said?
Yep, right out the driver's side, as Tammy goes to investigate.
What kind of canister?
Small metal. It's about the size of a soda can, and it has some kind of handle on it.
Okay, well, I suppose it does not look like a fucking grenade or anything, right?
Can we roll to see if we find out
just-
before it goes off?
Funnily
Like-
enough, you all kind of look confusedly at it and for a moment, and it does in fact go off. It's not a
Fucking
grenade,
Christ.
though. You were correct in that assumption. It
It's
was a
smoke bomb?
flashbang.
Oh.
Oh.
Let's see. The primary blast area rolls stamina plus resolve -4.
Okie doke. Alright, stamina plus resolve.
I'll use
Minus
willpower.
4, you said.
Yes.
I need a willpower. Goes to minus
Yeah,
1.
I'm going to use a willpower as well.
Let's go.
Yes.
Whew.
All right. Wow, you guys managed to make it. Nice. You are not blinded, deafened, and stunned. Congratulations.
Woo.
Let's see. Do targets in the secondary blast area. However, you two will still take a little bit of percussion damage, as the explosion will still throw a tiny little bit of shrapnel around, but definitely not a whole lot.
Fucking Christ.
Yeah,
How much damage do we get?
There's no defense for it, but it just rolls 2 dice and does exactly 1 bashing. If either of you are wearing armor, you take half of that, so nothing. Or, well,
No.
you could probably even reduce it if you're just wearing armor.
No.
And just to reiterate, just 1/, 2/ or 3/. 1/ is what on health?
Bashing. 2 is
Okay.
lethal, and a star is aggravated.
Thank you. Okay. So I only took only 1 point. Got it. Not
So
bad.
the explosion ruptures your ears for half a second, but the world doesn't end up spinning as you've turned your head away just at the right moment. Tammy, you were barely even facing the right direction as the driver is trying to step on the gas.
Oh, shit.
What do you do?
I want to pull the driver out.
Okay. Let's go ahead and go with I'll just go with strength brawling, regular grab stuff, and let me see his defense.
Well, this is gonna go well because she has no problem.
He is sitting down, he is in a confined space, so he's gonna have half, so go ahead and do strength plus brawl -2.
Can I, in the meantime, also walk towards her while spending 2 VtR heal for 4 of my bashing damage?
Absolutely. You'll
I'm
be
gonna
right
use-
up on this.
Can I use another willpower for this? Ooh. Yeah, let's see how this goes. I think this is right. Nope. Oh, I tried.
You reach your hand in and you manage to grab onto part of his jacket, but it appears to be like a Velcro add-on. It just rips off in the process.
Oh, can I take a dramatic failure from that?
Sure.
Let's do it.
And as the Velcro part comes flying off, it attaches to something on the side of the vehicle and wraps around your arm, attaching you to the side of it.
Oh no.
As the vehicle starts to go into motion and drags you along with it.
Oh god.
Is there
Oh,
anything I
boy.
can do about that? Like maybe try to run and stop them or something, or perhaps
Yes,
jump.
the vehicle is starting to get into motion but hasn't gotten away yet. What would you like to try to do?
Okay, this is gonna be a long shot, but fuck it, we'll try it anyway. I want to try to run to catch up with them, and then basically jump on top of the hood and try to dominate the driver by making eye contact with them.
Alright, let's do a dexterity athletics, just see if you can jump up onto the hood all nice and dramatically, and for the circumstance, I'll do it at a -2.
Oof, that's fuck it. I'm gonna use my last willpower for that.
Alright.
Yes.
Alright. You hop up onto the hood, mounting one leg on the wheel as it starts to spin and just hopping straight onto it, locking eyes with the man desperately trying to step on the gas.
And then my command is well, I'm not sure because it's 4 words, right?
Yes.
But
and I do believe you still have to roll to see if it works too.
That's true. But let go of the gas, that's actually 5 words. God damn it.
Stop driving.
If you want a little bit of advice, stop is a good one word.
That's a good
occasion.
Yeah. That is, you're exactly right. All right, let me make that fucking roll. If I'm not mistaken, that was an intelligence plus presence plus dominate. Expression, I mean. Intelligence plus expression plus dominate.
And they are rolling resolve and blood potency.
Yep. All right.
Nothing. All right, do better than nothing. That is definitely better than nothing. His posture lightens a little bit as his mind goes slack to your will, and he just kind of stops.
And I'm gonna check in on Tammy. Tammy, are you all right? And I'm kind of just looking at what's the situation. Like, is she stuck or something?
Yeah, it looks like it's kind of caught around this little metal hinge that's really hard to pull off. You have to go inwards and then back outwards to get it off again. But it would be hard to do if it was in a panic and the vehicle was moving, that's for sure. But now that everything's stopped and is only on fire, it's easy.
Only on fire.
Yeah, I need some help.
Yeah, I'll help Tammy try to untangle herself and get herself loose.
All right. It's a simple enough non-action.
Sweet.
And the fire starts encroaching basically the entirety of the back of the vehicle at this point.
Ah, shit, we have to get out of here, but we need to take him with us.
Yeah,
and my next command to him is follow. Well, follow us.
All right. He goes ahead and hops out of the vehicle. Where are you going to go?
Well, away from the fucking vehicle, somewhere. Is there any alley nearby, or somewhere we can sort of take shelter and not draw too much attention?
Absolutely. You just dive across the street, back towards the block, and in between a few buildings.
Okay. Well, Maynard, I do have a proposal.
What's that?
Well, I can call up a couple of my mafia buddies. We can go somewhere more discreet, maybe far away, hopefully maybe closer to the hospital.
I want to find out who those assholes are. Luckily, we have him with us.
Mhm.
I mean, I just had a bad day. First, I had to see you act like a monster. Then that Christian person was getting under my skin. Then I ended up being run over by a car. Then I ended up being in a ambulance that happened to be under control of some fucking vampire hunters or something. And now we're here with a burning ambulance, and I'm fucking burned. So, all things considered, I'm pretty fucking pissed off, and I want some revenge.
Maynard, calm down a little bit. We'll get that. But that is my proposal, how we can get out of this situation. Or we can just question him here now. And maybe have, I don't know, my mafia buddies take care of him. If you know what I'm saying.
I think we can do some interrogating, and then after that, I don't really care too much what happens to him.
Good. Because I don't care either.
I mean, Maynard just kind of looks over at him. Is this dude good looking?
Let me roll a die for that.
Ooh. Oh my.
He's like a 4 out of 10.
Yeah, never mind.
His cleft chin is kind of like awkwardly, a little bit at an angle, so it kind of doesn't line up. It's weird.
Yeah, never mind.
Oh.
And then Maynard just looks at him like, "What's the name of your organization? Who do you work for?"
We don't have a name. I serve America.
How's that working out for you?
It's great. I do things every day. I make America safe. Somehow.
Uh-huh.
Hey, is he still under dominate? Or
Yes.
okay.
Let's see, because I think mesmerized lasts for the entire. I could just spend my last Vita and upgrade it to actually dominate it. Now he's mesmerized. Let me open the fucking book because I don't really remember how exactly this works.
Yeah, let's check that out. See if that will make this even easier for you.
You can do something if you want with Chris in the meantime, with Christian.
Mm-hmm. Interrogation.
All right. Christian and Isabella continue downwards until they start approaching the nearest hospital, the likely place for everyone to arrive.
Okay.
You just go inside and check to see if they've checked in.
Well, I mean, I would assume that they would be somewhere around the lobby, and meta knowing that they're not going to be here, all I'm going to do is hang out in the lobby, sit in one of those little uncomfortable chairs next to Isabella. I guess we're going to have to huddle up because somebody broke my phone, and I'm going to have to share with her.
Ah, yes.
I'm not gonna be
the trials and tribulations of the modern man having to share phones.
Well, I mean, somebody was a dick and told me to step on it, and I had no choice for some reason. So, yeah, I guess we're just gonna be like leaning shoulder to shoulder with the phone between the two of us.
Oh, that's adorable and kind of.
Yeah, she leans back on you in the middle of emergency care, where a few people are like sitting around waiting to be intaked into the hospital, and a few who are probably actually dying at this very second or being wheeled past every now and then. Smell of blood is pretty strong in this section of the hospital.
You know, having been to emergency care many times, that's not normal, so...
Indeed. But welcome to Gotham. Welcome to Gotham. How much blood is Christian at right now?
Hold on, I will check. I am at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 blood.
Alright, you're perfectly fine. You just don't give a damn. You're having fun with your phone. That's more important.
That is more important.
Absolutely. Anything interesting you're going to do with your phone? Or, well, Isabella's phone.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna be shooting ideas back and forth at one another about the layout, about the public outsourcing of the missing persons branch of the website. You know, kind of like that whole idea when that plane went down, how they public outsourced the whole searching satellite photos and everything.
Oh yeah, I was thinking dual scroll bars. You could have one list on the left and another on the right, and then you could just sort of use your what are those VR gauntlets called nowadays? You could use one with each hand, and that could make browsing the site so much faster.
Yeah, but most of our base is like mobile phone users. I'm thinking if we have some sort of Google reverse image search. Oh no, some sort of Google reverse image search based on facial recognition technology. We could then get like the whole everybody that's out there taking pictures and selfies on their phones. We could just try and see, you know, if we could find them in a crowd or something, or people that get us attached feedback, like, oh, I saw somebody that looked like this on this day and that.
Oh, of course, of course. And the two of you just kind of shoot back and forth, starting to work on an entirely different problem. And ultimately, not seeing your friends come in through the emergency care.
Yep, that's true.
So I suppose you are ultimately waiting for a phone call, so let's see what happens.
Phone call with people we never shared phone numbers with.
Oh, also incredibly true. Oh dear, I'm just picturing Christian had just walked off the story now.
And then
I
Jack
gotta
walked
pull
in.
you back in.
No, I'm just imagining
Come
that.
with me if you want to leave.
Yeah, sit in the front. In the front of the ambulance is just a man. Looks like you hit a man, but he stands back up with silver skin between the flesh.
It's like the beginning of Terminator.
Back to Tammy and Maynard.
Yeah, I've decided what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend my last VtR to upgrade my mesmerize to the dominate condition so that I can better control him. And then I basically say when I upgrade the condition from mesmerize to dominate, I lay my hands on his shoulder and I look at him. I look him in the eyes and just kind of tilt my head a little bit. And I lick my lips. All right, there, Mr. Ambulance Man. I thought what you did back there was pretty cool, so I want to be friends. You and I were going to be the best of friends for the rest of the night. You're going to obey me, my every single command, like a good friend does.
His jaw goes a little slack for a moment before it snaps back up into position. He goes, "Yeah, I'm your best friend."
Yes.
Tammy just giggles.
You'll obey my every command, right?
Absolutely.
Good. Now, I'll ask you once more. Who do you work for? And I want names of organizations, people, as much as you know.
Your organization controls its secrecy to protect its true mission. We go without names. I don't even know what my superior officer is named.
Very careful then. Where were you going to take us?
I don't know. I was just gonna go for a drive. I was gonna let the two in the back decide what was gonna be the way to handle that.
Really?
God.
Who are they?
I think one of them was called Jesse. The other one was James.
Oh. Ha 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 ha. I get it. It's a Pokemon reference.
Well,
Are you
technically, they
serious?
were also gangsters back in the 1960s Chicago.
Yeah. I take it that your organization is called Team Rocket then?
If it
Good
keeps
one.
the secrecy,
All right.
nobody will believe it.
Serious business now. What were they really called?
Well, that's all they called themselves.
Ah,
I only really had one conversation with them, really. Everything else is just kind of orders and following routine.
why did they draw guns on us?
Because you were incredibly suspicious. Nobody was supposed to walk in on that station. Nobody's supposed to care that it exists.
Mm,
Why? Why is that?
Because we've done everything to appear as normal as possible. And we don't exactly do walk-ins.
Hmm.
This whole street is a bunch of office buildings, half of them that we own.
Hmm.
Nobody should be out on the street. So,
But
I guess they
so
still
you're
could.
saying that you're running some kind of hospital, but you never get walk-ins? Isn't that a little bit weird?
It's not a
Actually, was that?
hospital.
Oh yeah, that was
It's an
not. Sorry,
EMT
I. Yeah,
circulation station.
yeah, you're right. Never mind. I was remembering it wrong.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because I thought when you said EMT, that it stood for emergency medical whatever. So what does EMT stand for?
Emergency medical transportation.
So it does.
Treatment.
Okay, but it's not a hospital.
the
Right.
station.
Right. Okay.
Tammy just shakes her head. Not much
Well.
information from this guy, unfortunately.
Nah, but he might still be useful to us. I say
Technician.
that we.
EMT is the job, that's right.
I say since he's since. So what was your name? I don't think it even asked your name yet. What is it?
Richard.
Richard. Well, Richard, you can call me. Let's see. You can call me George.
Okay, George.
Splendid. Now, let's go look for our other friend, shall we, Tammy?
Yeah. You have a
Richard,
plan in mind?
you're gonna accompany us, right?
Yes, sir.
Spend it.
We need some wheels, though. Unless we're gonna walk there.
So, do I or do we recognize where the fuck we are?
Yeah, that's a
Um,
good question.
Well, you're basically at the same street that you had walked in on, the same one that Blast Off Medical is on. But
Okay.
you do have a general idea of where you are. You did come in this direction in the first place. Um, Incidentally, as you were walking out of the alleyway, 3 black vans are coming down the street from Blast Off Medical and leaving towards the highway.
Hmm.
Let's away from us or towards us.
Towards you,
Shit, let's go.
but towards the highway.
Well, let's just let's wait here for a bit. Let everything calm down. All right. Let's not draw
Yeah.
any suspicion.
Or we can just have him say that everything is fine.
Like they're going to believe that.
Well, that is true. Remember what he said? Or what one of the other two said? They have a controller, AU, so they might know already.
Right.
Hmm.
I don't understand why Why do you even call me control? I'm not a control freak. I like to think that I'm a pretty chill dude.
We'll talk about that later, okay, Maynard? Just tell me, rub her hand on Maynard's back. I'll explain later. Right now, we will have to deal with this. Hopefully, they
The two
don't
of
see
you
us.
hide in the alleyway until they pass by.
Yeah.
And the
That's
three of
plan.
them get up onto the highway and get out of there.
Is it safe for us to go? We just have to stealth our way.
Let's what do we look like? As in, like, do we clearly look like we just came out of a fucking exploding ambulance, or do we, all things considered, look pretty normal and all right?
You are vampires, and you did specifically heal up a little bit, which, given you don't have the bane that forces you to look damaged all night or anything,
No, I don't have
you
that
look
bane.
back to normal, even though on the inside you feel like bits of your muscles are still falling apart.
Mm-hmm.
I can imagine our clothes not doing very well.
Oh yeah, all that is probably pretty sooty and kind of ruined.
Oh man, we look
Perhaps,
awful.
perhaps we should, I don't know, change clothes before we go do anything in the public areas. Don't want to draw too much suspicion to us if you, I mean, kind of look like we came out of an exploding ambulance, although
This
these are
is
clothes.
my second outfit I have to change. First, there's lots of blood on my suit. Now I have to change out of this dress. Oh,
Oh, it's a
annoying.
shame because that dress looks really nice on you.
I thank you, but one thing's considered. We're gonna bring him with us as well.
Yes,
Oh,
of
he
course.
can
He's
change.
our,
You
he's
guys
our
are just
friend.
walking
We're
down
gonna-
the streets.
We're not going to abandon our friend, right, Richard?
What where's Richard going?
He's not going anywhere. He's coming with us.
Mm-hmm. I thought the Griffin said something. Actually.
Yes, the question is where and how. As far as I understand, you guys are just walking.
I can ask a favor, but I don't want to use that too soon. I mean, it depends how far our apartments are from here, which might be pretty far away. Without any wheels.
Most definitely. It'd be quite a long walk. Be a little bit of a drive, too.
Oh god. Unless we go shopping. That'd be kind of weird.
Wouldn't you know it, you could take some stairways up and get up to the next floor of Gotham. And on this block, there might be shopping centers up top.
Tammy just
Alright.
chill for a bit. You want to go
Alright.
shopping, Maynard?
Let's go shopping. What do you say, Richard? You want to go shopping? I like shopping. Well, to a degree. I mean, if you
I
ever
do
gone
all my
shopping with
shopping
her,
online. He just sort of blurts out.
well, can't really blame you. Do you have a wife, Richard? Girlfriend, perhaps?
Well, there was one person in high school, but not since I joined the armed forces.
I see. Well, that's fine. We're with you now, and we're going to have fun together. Do some shopping. You'd be surprised, shopping with Tammy is usually fun. It's not like shopping with other girls who want to see every single goddamn shoe, every single fucking blouse. She's not like that. She's a lot more fun.
Yeah. Go for the wild stuff anyway. Let's see how I feel like tonight. So just Tammy just wraps her arm around Maynard's arm. Let's go, and just leans towards Maynard.
And the three of you
And,
will go shopping.
Yeah.
And Maynard just gives her a little peck, like a kiss, and was like, all right, let's go shopping.
Woohoo!
All right, and now I just need to figure out what we're gonna do to keep you from being too suspicious. What kind of role would make sense here?
Hmm.
That's a good question.
Well, obviously, making yourself belong seems to make a whole lot of sense. So maybe presence, expression.
That's fine by me.
Let's do it. Presence, expression, and we'll do it at -2 for circumstance.
Oh, I'm gonna use another willpower. This is. I need this.
Yes.
All right.
I think this is right. Okay.
All right. You two carry yourself with composure and grace befitting your eccentric selves, and nobody really quite pays attention to you. They certainly think it's a little odd, but well, you seem confident you belong here and everything's fine. So why should they worry?
Mm-hmm.
You guys do have plenty of resources between each other, don't you?
Oh
I
yeah.
have 2 dots.
2 dots.
All right. You can definitely kind of walk through a few department stores, pick up whatever clothing you'd like. Are you going to buy any for Richard?
Yeah, of course. Richard needs to look good as well.
Well, what are you going to make him wear?
Eh,
Something presentable.
something pretty homosexual looking. Gotta
Gotta
make him look flamboyant. That's what we.
All right, you
We're
go
gonna
like
dr-
pick up some rainbow stockings and a speedo, and
Assless.
Yeah, like we're gonna dress him up like a pretty boy. That's what we're gonna do.
And let's dump them in a gay leather bar.
No, not gay. We're not gonna do no gay letter stuff. Just like we're gonna make him look pretty. We're gonna make him look like a flamboyant boy. That's the kind of clothes that the main art will look out. We'll look for Richard.
all right,
Okay.
you look for some tight short shorts,
Oh
shirt
god.
that like doesn't cover like
basically
the top
like
half.
someone from the
Yes.
village people.
Oh god.
And given that he's a pretty physically fit person, and a confident one at that, he kind of rocks the look a little bit, even though it seems incredibly out of place on him.
Not
Yeah,
bad.
yeah. Oh, here, you need to try these sunglasses on as well. I know it's night, but come on, all cool people wear sunglasses, right?
Yeah.
Gives them
He goes ahead and
sunglasses as
takes the
well.
sunglasses and puts them on. And well, quite honestly, you've made your goofy abomination.
But he looks cool, right? He looks flamboyant.
He's not that bad.
That looks really good on you, Richard. Yeah, splendid.
He looks adorable.
I suppose that Maynard lets Tammy choose his clothes because he has no idea. It's like you've always been better with when it came to choosing my clothes than I've been myself. So
Oh, I know what to
What do you
pick
think
for
I
you. I go simple. I'm gonna pick a nice suit that suits your, well, no pun intended, suits your figure. I think that you'll look very suave.
all right. So
And
what does she pick out? Like just a 3-piece suit or?
Yeah, 3-piece suit with some expensive shoes. Maybe have a pocket watch.
I mean,
Go like vintage.
we only have 2 resource dots, right? So just don't go overboard here.
Oh, well, something nice, something presentable.
Well, there's no
Almost
reason you
like a-
couldn't go overboard.
Yeah, she won't do that. Yeah, 3-piece suit. Look like a suave businessman. Almost like looking like someone, like a certain someone. You pick out like a circular eyeglasses for him. There you
Go
go.
dress him up like Guntram.
Yes.
Oh no, Plotception.
Okay, I'm cool with that.
All right. The three of you get outfitted, and Christian and Isabel have been waiting probably about another half hour at this point. Time is approaching 1 o'clock, I'm going to say now.
Have we made any good progress on the website?
Well, it's hard to design from a mobile phone, but you definitely have people who work for you. And the ones that work late at night are sending like different design notations towards you, little mock-ups, like this is how it could be. And Isabella is like commenting back in like text forms, like, could you make it pop more?
Needs to be
Oh my
20%
God.
cooler.
I fucking hate it when people say, "Can you make it pop more?"
Oh boy.
It just needs a good blast of something, you know?
Can you please put pictures from my cat in there? That's gonna look lovely.
Oh yeah, put like a little Twitter of my dog on the side here. I want to update every time he poops.
Oh, Jesus
I
Christ.
mean, that's not a bad idea. I mean, not the whole dog pooping thing. I mean, having a little Twitter feed account on the side. Possibly from theirs, possibly from the
Oh
source
yeah,
of
that's essential
ours.
to every social media 4.0 site these days.
Well, I mean, it also helps you determine what they were doing up until the point where they went missing, and also if they ever post again to their own social media, it might indicate where they're at, or that they're not dead.
Oh, absolutely. But at least from your understanding of business and turnover times, this isn't an hour project. This is the next month project.
From my understanding, my real life understanding is I think I can actually get this accomplished right now for real. My brain's been tumbling over this. This is a good idea in real life, let alone in the game. Anyways. I guess I'm gonna hand Isabella back her phone. Table that discussion for now. And I'm gonna walk with her up to the reception here.
Alright. Reception is looking a little bit tired at this time of night, but he looks up to you and just kind of goes, hello, sir.
Yes, one of my friends got hit by a car. He was supposed to have been on his way here. He's picked up by an ambulance.
Well, we can't look that up for you, sir. Only for family members only.
Oh, okay. Well, what
You
should I do
understand
then?
medical privacy laws.
I don't, but that's fine. What should I do?
Oh, well, you could always leave a message for him and we'll take it up to him.
Well, so he is here then, is what you're saying.
Well, I don't know that, sir. I'd have to look it up, but I couldn't tell you.
So you're telling me you can look it up, but you can't tell me if you're going to take a message to them.
Right, sir. That would be illegal.
Okay, so if I give you a name, you're going to look it up, and then you're going to send them a message, but you're not going to tell me if you send them a message.
I can take a message, but I can't tell you that they're here or that they got it.
But if I'm here waiting for them, are you just going to let me sit here in the waiting room forever?
It's fucking dick.
Well, that's
Holy
up to you
shit.
then, isn't it, sir?
No, it's not actually. I mean, I assume there's some sort of law against loitering as well, but I've got to wait for my friend who's possibly very injured.
Well, you're free to wait for him until he comes out. If he's here. Which
But
I
you're
can't tell you.
not willing to tell me that he's here.
He nods his head, and after a bit, you almost suspect that he has to go through this script quite a few times a night.
So out of character, because I don't want to meta game, but I do want to know you're at the hospital right now, right?
Yeah, because I'm waiting
And,
for you guys. We're supposed to
yeah,
come
yeah.
to the hospital.
Yeah. That was actually, was that something that we, because I don't really remember, was that something we discussed before this whole ambulance bullshit happened that we were
It was the
gonna go
entire
there?
reason you got in the ambulance.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, you getting
Okay.
hit by the car didn't really hurt you that much. You used it as
No,
an
I
excuse to
know.
get in the
Yeah,
ambulance to go to the hospital.
Yeah, my memory is just a little bit shit right now, so I'm sorry that I'm asking stupid questions.
No, it's fine. I don't actually remember why we want to go to the hospital. I just remember that it was our plan to go to the hospital.
To find out more about where, because it looks somewhat suspicious.
Well, I
So we
think
won't
it's mostly
see-
because wasn't it the group that's running the vans is operating out of here or something?
Probably.
It was operating
Yeah.
out of its own station, and it took people to other hospitals ostensibly.
Right. But yeah, they were bringing people to the hospital, and that place was completely empty on the inside. I remember that.
Yeah.
It was a cover.
But I mean, they're a cover that's actually running people to the hospital, so.
But then they pulled guns. I mean, for Tammy and Maynard, they pulled guns on us.
Yeah.
I think the
And-
idea was
alright.
that maybe that you guys were supposed to be taken to wherever they were going to go, and then we would figure that out from there. And I guess
Yeah.
I guess on my end, I maybe assumed that that was going to be the hospital. But I mean, to be fair, you were being driven to the hospital, so I was supposed to meet you here either way.
Yeah.
You could
Mhm.
also have gone to a completely different hospital in all likeliness.
Well, I mean, a dispatch
Oh,
sends it to the
fucking
closest hospital, not the furthest away hospital. This is the
Yep.
Scientology dispatch.
Scientology.
The man at the counter kind of will look up and go, they did get here before you arrived, correct?
I would assume so. I got here on foot, but they got hit by a car near the EMT dispatch area.
And you're sure they came to this hospital, right?
Well, an EMT would send them to the closest hospital, wouldn't it?
That is true. Do you know the name of the EMT service that brought them?
I assume it was
Blast off medical. Sorry, it took me a second to remember.
Yeah.
He'll nod a little bit and he'll look it up and kind of go, well, I don't see it on the list of EMT services we contract out here. It's not on the public listing either.
They've got a
Oh.
building just down the way, and they've got a popular brand of ambulance. I don't know why you stylize your own ambulance, but they do. It is known, as they say.
The name sounds kind of familiar. I haven't heard about it in years.
I'm gonna turn to Isabella so I can borrow your phone again, honey.
Oh, sure. And she'll just hand over her phone.
Alright, I'm gonna go to the Hive Network's posting page, and I'm gonna
Mhm.
drag down to the whole offer thing before, and I'm gonna show them the picture of the van that somebody else took and sent to us.
Oh, man, that's old school. What is that, like 2010? 2012?
Look, I don't know the dates on vans. I'll be honest, I'm ignorant in this respect. I just know that that is the make of a blast-off medical van.
Yeah, well, I haven't seen one of those in years.
Well, does your system show where those would be taken to?
He kind of turns to his computer for a minute and turns back and shakes his head and goes, nope, they're just not on the system. I'm pretty sure they've closed down if this is the case.
Okay, so what you're telling me now is that my friend who got hit by a car and picked up by an EMT is now missing.
That would seem to be the case, sir.
And you're just
Would
gonna
you,
say this to
like
me
use one of our
all
phones to call the police?
nonchalant about this, aren't you?
Well, I also saw someone literally having their heart fall out earlier today, so I'm a little bit numb to this.
You're in a hospital, yeah, so I'm telling you about missing persons. injured and missing persons, and you're talking about medical problems.
It's a little bit outside my expertise. As you can see, I'm a nurse intern.
Yes, got in for it for the people, did you?
Well, I wish I could help you more, sir, but let me go ahead and leave you this number for Gotham PD, and you can register with them. Tell them all about it.
Yes, I know the number, 911. It hasn't changed.
Well, that's the emergency contact number, you see. This one's for the station, and he'll just kind of babble on a little bit about procedures.
Wow. This guy doesn't
Until
give a
you get
fuck.
bored with him.
He really doesn't give a fuck.
Zero fucks.
I know. You're missing your friends. Well, I can do this and this. Man, what a heartless bastard.
I mean, to be fair, if Christian actually cared, he would have dominated this guy and just figured out what to do from there, but...
Oh, absolutely. I was kind of waiting for it, honestly.
No, I don't think I'd get anywhere if I dominated this guy. This guy's just a prick. He knows nothing, clearly. He's given me the information for free.
What an ass.
His name is Mr. Snow.
So yeah, I guess I'll just, me and Isabel will walk out the front door, and you can go back to the other group, because I need to consider what to do from here.
And where exactly are you going to go to try to find them?
No, I'm saying you could transition back to the other group right now while I consider my options.
Ah, alright, fair enough. Well, you've played dress up nicely. Everything feels normal again.
Oh, this.
I see. I also probably see a Pikachu plushie. It's like, hey, there's Pikachu over there. Shouldn't you get it?
That's
He's
a
jokingly saying
Pokemon,
it,
right?
Richard.
A Pokemon.
Yes. Hey, want to get some ice cream?
Oh, ice cream? Oh, sorry, just.
I'm
because-
lactose intolerant.
I would like
Oh,
some
you're
ice
such a
cream.
killjoy.
I would like some ice cream. Let's go get some ice cream.
Hey, let's
Oh,
go
yeah.
get some ice cream. Oh, wait, hold on.
Oh, yeah.
I just
Yeah.
realized.
Aw.
Can't eat ice cream anymore now, can we? Unless you do that thing.
Oh, I'm so sad
thing.
now. I used to go to Jackie's ice cream parlor. Is it still open?
Look, I just need a little snack. I just came to realize. Hey, Richard, are you a healthy man? You look like a healthy man.
Let's do this discreetly somewhere in the alley.
Yeah, hey. Richard, are you a healthy man? Would you consider yourself a healthy man?
Well, I've aced my
everything in
physical fitness tests.
Ah. You eat well? Look like you eat well, right? Do your
If you call MREs
exercises.
eating.
And didn't do anything strange, right? And you don't have any HIV.
Nope, not allowed.
Cool.
I'm pretty
Alright,
sure
let's
you
go to
can't
an alley.
take that, though. Is that a thing that happens these days?
Oh, Maynard, you're just so hungry.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll
Yeah.
leave you. How about this? I'll wait up. I'll wait right here. You take Richard somewhere discreet.
Mhm.
I'll leave you to it.
I'm not
I'll
quite
wait.
sure. I'm not super sure though. Like, Richard, you'll still be my friend if I. Will you still be my friend if you want to take a little sip?
I'm your friend. He just kind of intones a bit.
Ah. All right, let's go somewhere discreet.
Okay. Tammy will wait. Maybe fiddling with her primary phone. Just waiting.
Alright. So even the higher levels Gotham have nice discreet alleyways, though far fewer of them. You managed to pull up behind a dumpster in an alleyway, and well, you now have your nice, gaily dressed armed individual.
Doesn't look weird at all.
Yeah,
In a back alleyway.
I want Richard to be in top condition. I don't want him to be. I don't want him slacking off. So I'm just gonna take a little sip from him, just 2 Vita, if that's at all possible.
Oh, absolutely. And 2 is the number I was looking for. Let me double check. Because he is dominated, and there are conditions to breaking it.
Oh shit, that's right. Fuck.
Oh, this will be fun.
Oh fuck, I forgot about that.
Oh,
I
Tam-
knew it.
Well, Tammy's just
Though, to be fair, it says take more damage than your stamina.
Yeah, well, hold up.
So if you said 2, well, congratulations. You win.
yes.
You take a little bit off the top. He's not woozy, but you can tell immediately that his heart rate starts rising from the bite, as it does in all victims.
And I'll just lick his wound, and I'll make sure that he's okay, and I look him in the. So after taking the bite, I just kind of like tap him on the cheek a little bit. All right, you're gonna be all right, right?
Yeah,
Richard?
yeah, feeling great.
Cool. Hey, want some ice cream now? Oh wait, you're lactose intolerant. Haha. Hey, perhaps they have some lactose-free ice cream. How about that?
Punch something.
You want to punch something? Why do you want to be so
Yeah.
aggressive? Why?
Oh, I feel pumped. He just kind of like shakes his head a bit.
Hey, come on, Richard. Come on, keep it together. You'll be able to punch someone later, perhaps. If someone threatens me or Tammy, you are allowed. You get my permission to punch that guy. All right?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Cool. All right. Let's keep going. Hey, where do we think we're gonna find Christian?
we asked.
Who's that?
Oh, he's my new friend. Well, he's not as good of a friend as you are, but he you might have seen the guy. He has like longer hair, kind of like me, but different, like parted in the middle. Kind of handsome looking guy. Like look, if it was actually nice to me, I would probably, wouldn't mind a threesome with him and Tammy, but maybe even foursome, maybe involve his wife too. But no. He probably wears a. Did he wear a long coat? Is that correct? Did Christian wear a long coat?
I think he wears a coat that is long. I don't know that technically it falls into the purview of a long coat.
I think a trench coat.
No, he doesn't wear a trench
handsome.
coat.
Handsome looking guy, hair parted in the middle, wears a long coat, often walks around with a cell phone. He has a nice suit underneath his coat. Ever heard of that guy? Ever seen him? Yeah, I remember. He runs a certain network called Hives. I don't know, something like Hives or H.I.V.E.
Isn't Hives a thing you don't want to have?
Well, you tell me.
He just kind of stares blankly. It's like, I have no idea.
Well. Wait. Hey, Sammy. You have a smartphone, right?
I guess that's when Tammy.
Oh yeah, Tammy. Why the fuck did I say Sammy? Yeah.
Tammy. I mean, she would be waiting. Did you call out to her?
Oh shit! You got your backup smartphone destroyed. Sorry, I did that. I'm sorry.
That's when.
I'll buy you a new one. I promise. You're not angry at me, are you?
I mean, well, I think Tammy would have heard Maynard. Like, she would be waiting out the alley. Walks.
Oh, I was assuming that we were already joined back up with you.
Oh, I thought we didn't.
Oh, okay. I just assumed that after he took the little bite, he already joined you up with you again.
Oh, Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like, I guess at some point, yes. You tell all that to her.
Yeah.
Or was that next?
He then remembers like, yeah, oh yeah, you destroyed your secondary phone. Oh wait, no, I destroyed your secondary phone. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You're not angry at me, are you?
Oh no! I can always buy. I mean, those are cheap
Oh
anyway.
yeah, I'll buy you a new one. Hey, Richard, do you have a phone? See, I
That's a
kind of
good
don't want to
point.
have like malware on my phone, but perhaps you can install that Hive app of his on your phone.
Actually,